What's up, everyone? It's Lee here, the rental guy. Welcome to the vlog, welcome to my party rental shop, and welcome to off-season in Canada. But that doesn't mean we're not making money. This is my party rental business. I started 5 years ago from the garage of my house, and I just incrementally moved up by doing baby steps. I'm here today. Lots of people follow along with me, and I vlog about it week to week. Let's get into it. The week. This week, we made $4,034. Of that money that we took, $990 is actual money for work that we're currently fulfilling. What things have went out? Well, let me check. I'll go to Bookable on my computer. That's my rental program. This week, karaoke machine, 2 garment racks, 25 wine glasses, red carpet runner, 5 stanchions, 100 appetizer plates, 50 shot glasses, 15 dinner plates, marquee letters Y, X, and E, black folded chairs, dinner forks, black dinner knives, gray folding chairs, 6-foot plastic folding tables, karaoke machine went out again, and bar height metal stools. Anyways, as for the week, there's been quotes coming in, so I've been working on quotes and I spend the time to do the quotes really good. So if someone wants something, I always attach a 3D design with it and, go the extra mile to make it extra so that, they feel like it's worth it for them. What did I buy this week? I ordered 8 more laser tag guns and vests. Well, I have microphones that go out with my speakers quite a bit, and they take batteries. So I got a battery daddy so I can test out batteries so I don't have to just throw them out after every rental. I bought a safety cage so that I can get up into my mezzanine because I didn't buy rolling stairs yet. Oh, in this back area, oh my gosh, it's so messy here. I have to finish cleaning it, then we'll do a warehouse tour. But yeah. When you get into catering, you sometimes forget about certain items. So I ordered these little salt and pepper shakers in these little containers. Don't forget them if you offer catering items. I also bought a big old popcorn machine here. And and another cotton candy machine. So I've now got 3 cotton candy machines. So I'll quickly throw this out there. So we do red carpet rentals, right? Cleaning them, we use our Shark vacuum. So there's Shark is a good battery-powered vacuum, but this stuff is called Folex, and it is amazing for cleaning the putter pong. It's amazing for cleaning red carpets, and you just spray it on and it disappears. We tried it on the linens. Adam Opper said do it on linens. We didn't have the same success that he said that we should have, but we have had much success doing it on anything that's rug. Anyways, every once in a while I tackle a comment on the channel and it usually goes pretty well. So today I'm going to tackle a comment, this one right here. Great video. We've now been in our warehouse for a year and still debating if we should offer customer pickups and drop-off. I hear more cons than pros. What is your perspective? Any videos or forums to follow on what you should state on contracts? What items do you have customers pick up and drop off? That's a great question. So pickups and drop-offs is actually very vital to the success of our business. We let customers pick up and drop off anything. Everything except for the big tents. So the big tents, we want to deliver and set them up ourselves because they're just going to wreck them if they set them up. They're going to get them dirty. And so we just eliminate all that. Plus the people who are booking the big tents, they're the ones that have the big money. They want to pay for the delivery anyways. But there's this whole other demographic of people that they want to save money to pick things up. In their mind, it's just, why don't I pick it up, right? So just think of it this way. We can facilitate about 15 or 20 customers in the same time that it would take to do like 2 or 3 deliveries. Like we just jam it all in. And as long as we're organized here, it's just so functional. Why wouldn't we do that? Another hurdle maybe for people is, the scheduling, right? It's like, how do you actually schedule all this together? Well, everything is different for everyone, but I'm going to tell you the way that I've done it. And maybe you want to adapt my techniques. Maybe not, because mine I think is a little bit different, but it works so good. And let's break it down. What we do is we congest our pickups into 3 hours. So from Monday to Friday, we're open from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. for pickups, but we schedule exact times. So people book instantly online for these pickups. And they'll come at the time. That way, I know that I can have valid amount of people to facilitate the customer pickups and make the warehouse run tickety-boo for those 3 hours. So in the afternoons is when we do delivery. So come 1 o'clock p.m., we have our delivery vehicles loaded and we're out doing deliveries for the afternoon. So say that there's people that just absolutely need something done at that exact time. Well, that's great as well. we just do a $175 charge. If you want something exact time pickup, exact time drop off, doesn't matter if it's 2 in the morning, on top of our standard delivery charge, we charge an extra $175 for each time we go out. That way I can know beforehand, that they want that specific time, and then I can hire someone to do that specific out of hours drop off where I can facilitate it myself. I can make arrangements, and that 175, sometimes 175 times 2, well, I can put that towards hiring someone for that, so I don't have to worry about it. If people want something special, they have to pay for it, because our system only runs tickety-boo because we have exact times on everything. So if someone's late, they get an automatic email. It's like, hey, bring this back or you'll be charged. And if they don't bring it back, or they don't call us, then we charge them. If they're like, hey, can I bring it back after 1? Well, no, you can't, because we don't have staff in the warehouse. And they're like, well, why are you answering the phone? It's like, well, yes, we have office staff in the afternoons, but they're there to do sales. They're there to take calls, switch things around. They're not actually working in the warehouse. So, we'll bump you to tomorrow free of charge. But if you're late tomorrow, well, then you're going to have to pay 25% per day up to 4 days. Then after 4 days, well, we're going to consider that item stolen, and then you're in big trouble, bucko. Big trouble, mister. For me, I have 3 different delivery vehicles. Let's go check them out. Remember, delivery is a luxury that, people, they have to pay for it if they want it. You don't have to be nice about it, because they can always come pick up, if they're able. And they'll take advantage of you if you offer this underpriced. And, it's minus 40 out right now. It's cold. I don't want to do any deliveries unless they're paying me. Anyways, this is the minivan. So this is a small delivery. Anything that can fit in the minivan, $100 delivery, $100 pickup. Medium size is the box truck here. We usually use this for all in town. This is $150 for delivery, $150 to pick back up. And then we have our large delivery, which we do in here normally. So this is the trailer, and then the 16-foot van, and we charge $350 each way. It may seem large, but if they don't want to pay for this stuff, they're more than welcome to come pick it up themselves. And, my customers don't seem to complain. I can afford a warehouse this big doing it. So, and out-of-town kilometers, now you have to think of that special too, because out-of-town kilometers can get a little bit weird, and it can be confusing. I mean, if you're setting up a tent, say, and you're farther than an hour or 2 out, well, it's going to... all that time that it takes your guys to get out there, I mean, you have to pay them for those hours. If you hit over 8 hours, it's overtime. So you have to charge huge for those kilometers because it's costing you lots of labor, right? These in-towns, it's kind of a moneymaker. The way, you could just, if you don't have anything else going on, you can run out and make that delivery. But when you're going out of town, I charge $4 per kilometer, every loaded kilometer. So I make 4 trips, I charge them for 2. It may seem steep, but there's people in my area that charge more for it, and I'm not really suffering in business by offering that much. Another thing, exact time deliveries. Well, if anyone, we always ask, what's your event date? We even ask that on our website. And if they want delivery on the same day, well, that's going to be an exact time arrival, because then constraints get put on us, right? Then we have a deadline that we have to meet to be there by that time. So it may throw a wrench in if we get multiple deliveries for that day. So we always just bump our general deliveries to the day before the event, and then we'll pick up the day after the event or the Monday after the event. Because, I mean, things can get sticky if you're delivering same day up. Never do that unless they're paying you multiple extra dollars, because those multiple extra dollars, you may need to hire extra staff. I mean, say if it's a setup of something, setups don't go quick if you're one person. I could do lots of deliveries and setups, and I do by myself if I know I've got the whole day before, to do my setups, and then go do the last one that takes a little bit longer to set up. But if I have to jam it in or it's last minute, I have to, have 2 extra guys to make this go fast. I have to do organizing, and, money really just fixes everything. You can buy extra vehicles if something breaks down. You're taken care of, and then you're watching your bottom line too, because the only thing worse than not getting gigs is going minus on gigs to get those gigs because you're worried about not getting gigs. Uh-oh. So someone does book a delivery, but then you get to their place and it's like, oh, go up these 4 sets of stairs, down through this elevator and through this corridor. and then you go and do it and you're just swearing the whole time, and it's like, damn, why didn't I ask the right questions? Well, you know what, when you do call them back or when they book online, make sure to just have a few questions, right? So when we send our contract, we say, you know, is there any stairs or elevator? There may be extra charges if there are stairs or elevators or anything that will prevent us from easily getting to the event spot, or else delivery is to the door only. So we will stop at the door unless they state this, right? And you have to make it very clear, because if you're not very clear, well, then they won't take your intentions seriously, right? So if you're serious about your intentions, and don't waver down, because the more professional and the more thorough you are, the more that they will get value out of your service. Because if they are a high tier customer, well, then they will want to pay for that. You know, they'll be like, oh, there's an elevator charge, okay, well, we'll pay that, and for good reason, because things don't fit inside the elevators, right? Sometimes if you need a special dolly to get over something, but they didn't tell you, but you didn't ask them, so you didn't bring it, you're mad at them. But who can you be mad at? You're only mad at yourself because you didn't ask them the proper questions. So at the end of the day, if you ask them the proper questions, then they can decide if they want to book you or not, which they will if they care about the convenience. And if they don't care about the convenience and all that they care about is the price, well, then they're not even going to get delivery in the first place, and they're going to come and do a pickup from you. So, I mean, at the same time, you're scoring different demographics of customers. So, I mean, it's very, very important that you do both deliveries and pickups. I do probably 80% of my work in pickups. So if you're not doing that, and you have to have no shame, right? At the start, I did deliveries and pickups, but the customers came and picked up from my garage. They didn't care. They just wanted the stuff. And it wasn't embarrassing for me at the start. I mean, I look back and I'm like, holy crap, I was doing pickups out of my garage. But who cares? Like, look at it now. It's just, you know, you do what you have to until you get to a certain point. But the more professional you can make yourself look, the more you can charge. And if people don't care about what you charge, then they're gonna pick up from you. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, well, then watch another one and you might like that too. And if you're thinking about starting a rental business, you know, put it in the comments. Or if you have a different delivery scheduling system or questions that I didn't tackle on this, drop it in the comments. Let's talk about it. As always, you stay classy. We'll see you on the next one.